Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friendly neighborhood drug dealer. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. And I'm just here to talk about Saints Row: Get Out of Hell. It came out last Tuesday on the 20th of January 2015. And that's what I've been playing. This is right here. You just see me. I'm just grinding some weapon challenges. You know, getting kills with weapons and whatnot. I think at the moment you should be seeing me using the it's this frog gun thing. You know, like when Moses, you know, had frogs or some crap like that. Yeah, a few biblical references in a game, you know, about hell, which makes sense. I'm just, you know, as you see, I'm grinding this, taking advantage of the extraction point because it's on infinite respawn of the enemies until I, you know, finish off. So I'm using it to grind enemy kills and weapon kills for challenges. And later on, you won't see it here, but I was using it to grind certain, you know, superpower kills. Basically, this is just going to be a commentary about this game. I guess you could call it a review. At the moment, I'm not mostly done. At the moment, I'm just trying to complete all the challenges and activities and pretty much do everything to get, you know, 100% in this game. Because that is what I like to do at Saints Row. I'm saying way too much here. Before I completed the final mission, because I do not know what happens after that. Because that things happen like I was warned off when I was doing Saints Row the 3rd that after you complete the mission, there are no gang members around, so you cannot taunt or compliment gang members for that achievement / challenge. So that's how it went. However, I have not officially 1000 any Saints Row at all, even though I'd try my hardest to. Saints Row the 3rd, I was stopped and discouraged because I could not complete the activities. I was thoroughly beaten down every time I tried an activity and failed it over and over again. I was just really bad at it. In Saints Row 4, I did complete every activity with the gold standard. The activities were made a lot easier because by Saints Row 4 they added a rating system, you know, bronze, silver, and gold, that made the activities, keep on saying activities, a lot easier to use, and that allowed me to do it. I was mostly complete with Saints Row 4 until I discovered there was a problem and I couldn't upload my character to get that achievement. However, in Saints Row 4 Re-Elected, which is the remastered version for next gen that comes with Saints Row: Get Out of Hell, it's only $50 and is a great deal if you ask me. If you like Saints Row, you should absolutely pick it up. Okay, let's just go real silent as I can't think straight. That does not have that achievement. They specifically took that out because people had problems with it. And so I am planning on completely 1000 Saints Row 4 Re-Elected properly. Get Out of Hell might actually stump me because there's an achievement for playing in co-op, and I am the only person I know of who has this game. If anyone watching this does have Get Out of Hell for Xbox and would like to, you know, friend me or something like that, and spend the 3-hour co-op achievement with me, I would greatly appreciate that. Basically, this game is a $20 download. It's a download. However, you can get a physical copy of a standalone copy of it for the previous gen 360 and PS3, or you can get it bundled with Saints Row 4 Remastered or Re-Elected for the Xbox One and PS4. I got the remastered version because I am a huge Saints Row fan. It is probably one of my favorite game series of all time, right up there with Halo and Mass Effect and stuff of the like. So basically about this game, well, as it's a kind of a short story. It takes place after Saints Row 4. They find an Ouija board that was owned by Aleister Crowley, basically, kind of, you know, if you know anything about satanic rituals and shit, like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, and the boss, or aka your character that is created within the game, is sucked down into hell because apparently Satan wants your character, him or her. It doesn't actually transfer your character that you created into Get Out of Hell, which is kind of a shame. I think they missed the opportunity there. But maybe they couldn't get all the voice actors they had for that. It's a $20 game, so obviously they probably didn't like work exceptionally hard. That's just a default character. Is pulled down to hell, and Gat and Kinsey go in to save him. Save him or her. Well, no, it's him because it's the default right off the whatever. Okay. Anyway, it's a lot different because one, there's no customization, and practically the only stores there are gun stores. You know, to upgrade your weapons, as you know, you'll see me using here. At some point in this commentary. I'm not actually looking at the video right now as I record this commentary, so oh well. At some point, you'll see me very annoyingly start grinding the Exodus swarm gun, and eventually I will go out and I will upgrade the shit out of that because it was really annoying. I needed, and I was getting kind of tired of taking so long to get kills. Depending on how long this commentary is, you'll see a really annoying gun to grind for because it's the Armchair Armageddon, Essence of Sloth. It is really annoying because it has to do rocket kills for the challenge, and the rockets only shoot up, so it's really hard and really finicky in what it shoots and when. Luckily, there are many flying enemies in this game who constantly spawn, so it is not the worst thing ever, as some might say. Moving on, what else about this game? It's very similar to Saints Row 4 with the superpowers, only added now is flight, which is very fun, and it feels new and different. There's soul clusters instead of energy clusters everywhere. The map, if it is another repasted version of Steelport from Saints Row the Third, I cannot tell, because they have messed with this so much. You only see a little bit of the map in this video because, as you can see, I'm grinding in one building. But there's a lot of huge structures that I don't remember from anywhere. There's like a slums that looks like horrible. There's like this downtown that's huge, and it's a really cool map. It looks, I mean, parts that need to look shitty, parts that look really, you know, there's a few sight gags here and there. I think they did a really good job with this city, and they could have just like repasted Steelport and made it all red, you know, but they didn't, you know. Oh, they put lava everywhere where water would be, and a lot of people criticized Saints Row 4 before and after it came out. Never actually played it, these people. They said it was just a DLC. It was originally a DLC, but I don't consider Saints Row 4 a DLC because how does it have more content? How do people clocked in more hours in Saints Row 4 than they did in Saints Row the Third? Look up statistics. How does it take more time for the DLC, quote unquote, than the actual game? Yes, and the superpowers, and it's not a DLC. It is really not. They really had to work over some game mechanics, you know, to balance it somewhat. Even though Saints Row has never been the most balanced games ever, they are pretty cakewalk games. Long story short, Saints Row 4 is a good game. You should all buy it. Here I am shilling out Violation and Deep Silver, but they're, you know, those are good companies. Like, here it is. They didn't even charge full price for this bundle of Saints Row 4 Reelected and Saints Row Gat Out of Hell. You can download them separately. They're not even that huge gigabyte games. I mean, for 30 and 20 bucks, that's pretty good deals. Or you could spend $60 on a remastered version of Grand Theft Auto 5 with nothing really added. Oh, bullshit. Oh. Yeah. Sorry about that. I have some gripes with a remastered game. If you are going to remaster, like, right when next gen comes out, please add something. Oh, you add a first-person view? Oh, that's great. That's real nice. We bundle a completely new game with, yeah. I'm sorry, that's a pet peeve of mine. I just did not like what, yeah. Anyway, as you know, where was I? Got Out of Hell. Yeah, that's right. Gosh. What else? There's not that many, like, normal activities. There's only 3. Hellblazing, which uses flying. They put in back that super-powered version of, insurance fraud, which, as if you played Saints Row 4, you know that's fun as hell. Still is fun as hell. I just realized fun as hell is kind of used ironically in this sense. It's a game called Gat Out of Hell. And a new one, which has you flying and grabbing souls. Don't think that was in Saints Row 4, don't remember it. Those are the only activities. Instead, they have other things, such as targets, as they're called. Like, there's these big, gigantic pits, in the middle of the floor. and you go down there and you clear out a few enemies, and they turn into teleportation spires. There's what you see here, an extraction facility. What else we got? Oh, there's these altars that gain you new superpowers by going up to them and you kill a few enemies. Also good for grinding enemies because it ends at a certain point and the enemies are on infinite respawn. There's many ways to secretly grind in these games for the challenges. Because as you can, there's killing Dex from, I think it was it Saints Row 1 or Saints Row 2 that Dex was in? Not totally sure. I don't think I played Saints Row 1, actually. Played Saints Row 2, not 1. Don't know if he was in 1. Or, I can't remember. I don't know. You know, killing an old saint. He's the only guy who spawns, Legionnaires, a certain enemy type that you need to kill like 50 of, so that's how you grind that. Okay, hold on. Does it? I'm trying to look how... Is that the count? I'm only at 11 minutes. Okay, I got plenty of time. I say too much, don't I? Could someone like count how many times to say in this video and like comment on it? Because, gee, I must sound like a frickin' I must sound like Jeff Goldblum, you know? Anyway, you know. So anyway, what else has changed? First off, as you can see, I'm doing all this before the final mission. Another thing is, when you start off, you are just doing, you know, activities, and there's this meter called Satan's Rage, and after so often you get 2 cutscenes in the intersection between as you're doing it, then the final mission comes up. And you know, they're just fun little cutscenes that just kind of like interrupt the gameplay. There's also side characters you can do side quests for. The side quests are pretty much the same as in Saints Row 4, where they just have you do the activities you would normally do if you were in Valiant, which is kind of nice. You know, helps you do the checklist a lot better as you help them, you know, take over hell and whatnot. Pretty fun side characters, you know, people in hell like Blackbeard and Shakespeare and Vlad the Impaler, you know, fun stuff like that. Few return characters, you know, from hell, people who've died in previous games that they brought back, you know, like the twins from Saints Row the Third. One of them did survive in Saints Row 4, I think, and Dane, yeah, that guy. From the Ultor Corp and all that. I think that was from Saints Row 2. Again, I'm not totally sure. They're there, you know, they're just, you know, fun, you know, side quests, you know, fun characters. There's audio things everywhere. There's observation points, you know, where your character makes a fun little quip about what they see or whatever, you know. That's a long drop. I keep on finding places I would love to throw people off. Yeah. They say that better than me. Man, there I go, going with the ums again. No wonder people don't like me and don't watch my shit. No. Little joke about how nobody wants my videos here. There I go again. I need to... Oh, God, I need to stop doing that. So, yeah, there's audio logs everywhere. There I go again. I think I'm at like 100 ums per minute here. Jeez. Okay, so, let's try to say this sentence without any ums. Speech lessons with Plaiduniform. Like and subscribe. There I go again. There's audio logs. They don't when you buy Collectible Finder, they don't show up directly on the map like in Saints Row 4. They show up on the mini map, making them a little bit harder to find. But you can just go on to the map and like specifically look only at collectibles and then just put a waypoint here and there. There's observation points, and then there's the regular audio logs like in Saints Row 4. There's like 50 for Satan, you know, in his introduction to hell, with, you know, very fun little quips and whatnot, you know, and the stories of, Shakespeare and Blackbeard and whatnot, on how they had, survived when they ended up in hell. Um, fun stories. I quite like this game. It is absolutely worth its $20 asking price. It probably isn't too long if you just blast right through the story. That will not take long at all, depending on the difficulty setting you're on. It really is it's really kind of a game for fans who like to 1000 it and whatnot. But it's just a $20 little fun thing, if you want more out of the value, you could always get, the, Saints Row 4 re-elected with it. I mean, the entire thing, both of these things take up like 19 gigs on Xbox, probably the same on PS4 and PC. I'm not sure how to what certain systems take up more gigs with games. I don't fucking know. Even though I should pay attention, even because I have all 3 of the goddamn things, but whatever. It's definitely a fun game. I definitely recommend it if you're a Saints Row fan. If you're one of those people who haven't played since Saints Row the 3rd because of your disappointment, play Saints Row 4 and, get out of hell. They're good games. Those days of, kind of a quirky, kind of game, where it's, it's gained violence, but, and then it's got this, like, little fun, like, really weird stuff. But it says at the beginning of Saints Row 4, they clearly tell the story in the Saints, they say, but they're really telling the story of Violation that they decided they should focus more on, as they put it, more fun, less mercy killings. Which makes sense, because Saints Row was like the original GTA clone, and look at it now, you have fucking Angel Wing shooting Satan and demons in the face, and there's a musical number with Satan and his daughter, for goddamn sake. And it started out as a GTA clone, which is pretty impressive if you think about it. I think, if you just let Violation, this company, you just give them free reign to do whatever the hell they want, they can make some funny shit, and so they make fun games, they do focus more on fun. They have made some bad stuff. See Red Faction Armageddon for not fun stuff. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. But yeah, so I do recommend this game. This is just a commentary. I guess you could call this a review. I'm practically done with this game, so I guess you could call it a review. Not gonna give it some stupid arbitrary score. So yeah, this is Plaiduniform, your friendly neighborhood bioengineering product. See you later. Oh, I didn't stop there. Oh, shit.